Next up is Tanaza.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so hello, everybody. Just a second. So hello, everybody. My name is Sebastiano Bertani, and I am the CEO of Tanaza. So we have a specific mission in our mind, which is to disrupt the wireless market. And we want to do it thanks to network virtualization. So just a quick summary. We're not talking about an idea of disruption. It's real. We already deployed it. And we own the IP, so we are protected. The market, as we will see, is huge. And we have a great team. Plus, we have been validated by seed financing. So we think we are ready for the next stage. We want to scale the sales. So let's go into the details, which is the problem we solve. Wireless is everywhere. The devices you connect to get the wireless are called access points. So let's just consider the small businesses. They are going to install so many access points, and they cannot afford enterprise-level solutions, that they're going to have a big problem, which is basically to manage these devices. So the current situation is that there is an IT manager in the company that has to do configurations of these devices one by one. It's very painful and non-cost effective. And if there is an issue with internet, what happened? The user calls, hey, internet doesn't work. The IT manager has to take the car, go on site, see if there is an issue with the device, maybe reboot that. That's very expensive. So what is the solution? The solution is to virtualize any access point model from any brand, bring them to the cloud, and from there, manage the access points. They are a commodity, and so we allow people, companies, users, IT managers to manage these devices as a commodity. So once we bring the access points to the cloud, we can enjoy a very simple web-based interface like the one shown here. And we can see that the red access point has some issue. We can know that thanks to an email. We can maybe solve the issue remotely. So this is very effective. How big is the market? Wi-Fi market is huge. It's a $6 billion market. And if we split this market, considering the network size, we have on one side the access points, the wireless in your house or in your parents' house, one access point. On the other side, we have networks of enterprises, thousands of access points. In the middle, there are the small businesses. They are installing, let's say, 2 to 100 access points, and they need to manage these devices. And they are not served, so there is a big opportunity here. And this segment is growing very fast. In 2016, there will be more than 20 million units that will need to be managed. And companies will be able to replace them or to use Tanaza. We bring these devices without need to change them to the cloud. We virtualize them. And per each device we virtualize, we just ask for a small monthly fee. So we solve their issue. No need to replace the hardware. Hardware is a commodity. So something about the theme. 3 things. First thing, we are nerds. We know how to do web things. We are masters of the cloud. We know how to do these things. Second thing, we're not only geeks. We know that we need to sell. And we just stole a sales maverick from Oracle 2 months ago. Joanna Wu. She's actually working with a channel. And the third thing is that there are people that are advising this company and are also investing in this company, such as Tito Costa, current CEO of Rocket Internet Italy, and Umberto Malesci, 7 years experience in fluid mesh networks. So, in other words, we know where we are going. Where are we going? We spent 2011 to have the concept proof, to protect the IP, to go live with the beta, with an alpha and a beta, to get feedback and improve the product. And now we just started working with a channel. And I'm very happy to say that 2 weeks ago we signed an agreement with ArielNet, who are distributors of Eastern Europe of wireless products. So we're going to be online on their chart. So we now need the money to scale. Until the end of 2012, we will have invested, well, the company will have invested 400,000 euros. So for the next step, We are asking for 5 million. This is to go global. We think that the product is proven, the team is proven, the market is proven. We need to sell, we need to scale, and we need to do it now. So, thank you very much.
First of all, I have to congratulate you. It's not very often that you see businesses that tackle enterprise or hardware plays these days. It's a very scary segment, and there's very little innovation that is left. So it's great to see something like this.
Thanks.
So this is an area that I've spent a lot of time on because I quite enjoy it actually. But one of the things that is not clear to me from your presentation, maybe you can help me understand better, is an enterprise, a large enterprise, will have something. Centralized software for dumb access points. So clearly that's not the market, right? And on the other end of stuff, you will have stuff like Starbucks, which have locally purchased access points distributed over a city, and they may or may not be managed centrally. They might be managed locally, but not necessarily centrally. And that's kind of what I see as potentially an ideal client, somebody who's got different hardware specs in different locations, but the business as a whole operates a Wi-Fi footprint. And what you were talking about was slightly different. You said something about helping distributors that are creating networks, new networks, or using a channel of distributors for new networks. So it's unclear to me, are you trying to disrupt the enterprise sales process of large players that use dumb access points? Or are you trying to help people that have distributed Wi-Fi networks, coffee stores or fast food chains or anything like that, by allowing them to have an easy way of managing their Wi-Fi infrastructure from a localized perspective? That's the thing that was most confusing. I'm not sure which one of those is your target market.
Right. Let's say the first, thank you for asking. It's a really interesting question. The first place where we start, I will use this backup slide, is just to upgrade existing installed base. Let's say we bring $50 access points and we add to them, on top of them, enterprise level capabilities. Just a few of them. 90% of the users use 10% of the functionalities, so we use this idea. So we will upgrade D-Link, Netgear, whatever, crappy access points, sorry for these companies, but they're not comparable with Cisco, giving some value. So we work on the installed base. With time, we will do the disruption. So we will add feature and feature. And at one point, we will be able to compete with the low-end enterprises. For example, Starbucks. I've been recently there, well, in a couple of Starbucks in California. They had an agreement with AT&T. So in this case, Starbucks is like an enterprise. They are going to buy probably these devices from Cisco and give with partnership with AT&T. So this is not the first target. We cannot compete there because the features we add are just a few. So we start from scratch, start there, and when we will have enough features to be considered by the enterprises, we will have a so significant cost advantage compared to the enterprises. Did I answer your question? Yeah. Okay.
So your route to market is, I guess, through distribution partners. Are they selling your service as a package? So they sell the access points and the software monthly, or are they just giving their customers the option, and then you have to carry forward and actually make the sale?
Well, actually, they are selling coupon of credits. So let's say you want to manage 10 access points. It's 1 credit every month, so it's 120 credits a year, and the distributors and resellers will be able to sell these credits. So their typical customer is a system integrator buying 100 access point stock of TP-Link, $50 access points. And they can buy with that in bundle also the coupons. So this is how it works. Yep.
If nobody else from the panel, can you tell us whether your solution can be retrofitted to existing? So can you say?
I can hear.
Okay. Can you say if your solution can be retrofitted to the hundreds of thousands of access points that exist already in the market? Can you retrofit the software?
Right. Okay. We didn't have time to enter into these details, but the point is, that our patented technology allows us to manage, cloud manage, virtualize third-party access points without the need to change the firmware. So we literally allow users to add cloud management through the web in 2 minutes. So yes, sorry, just to answer yes.
So how do you access that part of the market? Because they're not going to, they have a system, they're potential customers. There's actually a huge install base of these people who have no management solution right now. And if, you know, the distribution that you talked about was through people that are selling new systems. So for the install base, how do you access them?
Well, that's true. The distributors are working with the new systems.
Yeah.
So, but they also have customers that are buying from them since years, and they knew per each customer how many access points they bought, and these customers are system integrators. So the distributor and resellers know per each customer they have, which is the install base. So they basically call the guy and say, hey, do you want to buy this service? It's an easy upsell for them, and there is no management of logistics, so they appreciate this model.
And the business model is what? They get a cut of the monthly fee, or how do you incentivize them to sell your service?
We basically are selling credits directly through our website, but if you buy through distributors or resellers, you get a higher discount. So the idea is the distributor is able to compete with us in their portfolio of customers, being more competitive than we are. So this way it's a win-win.
Can I just get a product clarification? Is your product designed, the feature set is very rich, so it could be one of two things. It's either hardware awareness, so uptime, downtime, ping, latency, all that stuff, or is it access, like providing access to users, so filtering who gets in, who doesn't, did they pay, didn't they? So the one thing is access to the internet, and another one is hardware uptime or hardware like web keys or anything like that. Which one of the two are you managing?
Right, correct. The internet access thing is called the captive portal side of the market. So that's an application for the restaurant or the hotel or whoever wants to provide internet and ask for money. We are focused on the other part, network management for now. We don't want to do everything. So we are as customers are asking for that, we are partnering with application provider.
Yeah.
We are the guys of the management. We virtualize. We don't want to sell applications.
Okay, I'll make a suggestion then. Partner with a company called Rawstream. They do DNS management, and they're
Let's have a coffee.
Yeah, it's a Seedcamp company. So just full disclosure.
Okay. So, thank you very much.